renegades started to live their lives in peace, and as bizarre as it sounds, they started to fall in love and mate with each other. Inarius and Lilith were the first couple to do this, but before I continue with the story, I'm going to ask the obvious question on everyone's mind. How did they mate? The angels all pretty much look like humans with wings, right? Well, humans with wings and a missing face, but in general they look human, and we know how that works. However, the demons may look like everything from dogs, spiders, lizards and snakes, to a seducing succubus like Lilith. Now, I'm not being judgmental or anything like that, but unless you're into some pretty hardcore demon bestiality, I imagine that at least some of the angels had a hard time finding a partner. Especially if Lilith was the only succubus among the entire group of renegades, which of course we know nothing about, because the lore describing this event is fortunately very lacking in detail. Without trying to dig deeper into the various ways of lovemaking, Inarius and Lilith soon had an offspring called Ragnar. Other offspring from the remaining renegades soon followed, and it wasn't long before these offspring were numbered in the tens of thousands and emerged as a whole new race called the Nephilim. This first generation of Nephilim would come to be known as the Ancients, and it's unclear whether they were raised by their parents or if they just wandered around exploring the world, seeking for answers to their existence. To mention a few of these first Nephilim, you have Alaric, who is now the NPC guarding the Drowned Temple in Diablo 3, and Bolcathos, the ancient barbarian king who is mentioned a lot in the games as well. You would think that as parents to a new emerging race, the renegades would be happy, but instead they grew very nervous and afraid of their children, because it turned out that the mix between heaven and hell had given the Nephilim powers way beyond anything that could be rivaled by any angel or demon. The renegades started to fear that the Nephilim would eventually become a threat to them, or even worse, draw the attention of the high heavens and the burning hells. If they became aware of Sanctuary, it would definitely mean the end of all, which they had worked so hard to build, and that meant that the vast majority of renegades called for the extermination of the Nephilim. This dissension troubled Inarius a lot. He called for a period of reflection so they could consider their next move in solitude. Inarius eventually concluded that the Nephilim were abominations that were a threat and had to be destroyed. Lilith, on the other hand, did not intend to allow anyone to hurt her children. She wanted to use them as her own personal army, and in a frenzy she started murdering the other renegades one by one, both angels and demons, until at last everyone was dead except the Nephilim, Inarius and herself. When Inarius discovered what his lover had done, he became furious, but no matter how much he wanted to, he could not bring himself to harm her. He had promised Lilith that he would never kill her or let anyone else do the same, and Inarius was an angel true to his word. Instead, he banished her into the void, a mysterious realm that consists of nothing but empty darkness, and is considered to be a place where nothing and no one can return from. Inarius now found himself completely alone in Sanctuary along with his race of so-called abominations. He could not stand the thought of being alone, so he decided to let his children live. However, he still saw them as a threat to himself, and to remove this threat, he once again turned to the World Stone. He attuned the stone to not only hide Sanctuary from the high heavens and the burning hells, but also to gradually reduce the powers of the Nephilim over each passing generation, until at last the Nephilim powers became so dormant in his children that the entire race eventually forgot they even had them in the first place. Inarius then disappeared and did not emerge again for centuries. I hope you guys enjoyed this story about Sanctuary's creation and the rise of the Nephilim. Again, if I did forget to mention something or made any mistakes, please don't hesitate to let me know in the comments, where you can also ask me any questions you might have. If you're interested in more Diablo lore, I'll be uploading a new lore video about every 1 to 2 weeks. Otherwise, I highly recommend the Diablo novels, available pretty much everywhere. Subscribe and like if you enjoyed this video. Until next time guys, thank you for watching.
Zero, det där var en äkta... That was really good lore. I liked it. Do you have any more? And Puckster, do you have... Are we friends on Battle.net? If we are, just send me an invite and we can do stuff. Or send me an in-game message.
Do that.
I help out as much as possible, as often as I can. And if you're higher level than me, then hey,
What
I'm
you
happy
ask
to
is impossible.
gruppa med dig. Oh shit. I need to taunt this guy. Ah. Oof.
Need to go back.
Maybe it's time to go to bed. It's pretty late. $18 on those. Yeah. Pretty good too. Oh, so much crap. My Battle.net tag is Weaver #2523. Just add me, man. And if you already add me, just send me a message. Not that many people online right now. You're still here though. Zeroed. Yeah, that was the. But yeah. If you find any lore from Diablo 1, please send me the links. You know I like that stuff. Getting sleepy. I fucked up. Oof. I still made it. What is this? Die, 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 die. What? I'm not doing any 19s. Screw you. I'm doing another one. Yeah, I'm just gonna do get a gem, and I'm also going to bed. I want a 24. I need Cyclone, I think. I'm not gonna make this one. Come on! Super mages. That's a 22. Yes. Hopefully that is the story thereof. There's gotta be something to it. I'm sure about it. It can't only be pride and warfare. That would just be sad. No! Oh! Oh! Yeah, we almost do. There's been a lot of searching. That's the truth. But it's been fun searching. One more. I gotta do one more. I know I can get a 24 out of this. Just have to focus. Yes. Now we're close. Yes. Hey, I might have a new record here going. Yes. Nice. Okay, it's getting hard now. They're hitting me. Oh shit. Okay, I'm getting out now. That was a good run.
I cannot afford that. Have you spoken to him?
Yes, 26. Yeah, it would be nice if you could help me. I would like to get my gems up. Huxter, är du kvar där? Eller? Inte.
What you ask is impossible.
Ja. Men det, jag är nog klar alltså. För ikväll. Eller för i natt. Miau. Okay. So, we see each other tomorrow then. Okay? And you can help me out with the rifts. And Puckster, if you can hear this, if you are there somewhere, just add me and we play. Okay? Good night, everybody. Good night, Zero. Good night, Puckster. Thanks for visiting the channel. Looking pretty good, the guy. I think. I still kind of miss. Look at this guy. I still kind of miss him. Ah. Even though this guy is probably better. Yeah. Okay. Sleep tight, guys. Sleep tight, Zero. And hope your brother's okay too. Salute. I'm out. Yow!